Good morning, sixth graders. We have 3 days left of class until Mardi Gras breaks. Let's make sure we really get down to business. We have an essay we're going to be working on starting today, and it's going to be due Wednesday. So we have to get extra focused to get that done in time. This is going to be a last big grade that is entered before break. Here is the essay we're going to be writing until Wednesday. You have read On Stage and Flashing Fields of Light. Those are two different chapters than Out of the Dust. You have read On Stage and Flashing Fields of Light. Write an essay that analyzes the author's use of figurative language. Okay, so I know when I'm talking figurative language, I'm talking similes and metaphors. So analyzing the author's use of that in each poem to reveal information about Billy Joe's point of view. So be sure to include evidence to support your answer. So I read this and I know that not only am I looking for similes and metaphors, but I also need to be looking for how do those teach me about Billy Joe's thoughts and feelings, right? Because that's point of view. So this is the information I need to gather in order to write an essay. Before we get to writing, let's make sure we gather this information. This table here will help you gather whatever information you need to write the essay. I gave an example of how you can gather it, and the next two you're going to do on your own. So an example of figurative language is he got a red-headed, heckle-faced, narrow-hipped girl with a fondness for apples and a hunger for playing fierce piano. So first, what does this figurative language actually mean? The figurative language here is hunger. It really means that Billy Joe has a craving for the piano. She desires it. She always wants to play it. Cool. But I know that my essay wants me to take my understanding of figurative language a little bit further. It wants to know about how the use of that metaphor or simile teaches me something about her point of view. So how does this information reveal something about her point of view? It reveals that Billy Joe thinks the piano is very important to her. She feels like it's the reason she's able to get through such challenging times. So through the author's use of this simile or metaphor, the reason he chose to put figurative language there, hungry, really shows me more about her thoughts and her feelings. So what you're going to do right now is go through, you have the text with you. On Stage is one of the poems, then Fields of Flashing Light, and do in this chart exactly what I did. And then you're going to turn this information into an essay where you take this information and you put it into an essay to answer this question. We're going to start drafting tomorrow. Today, just make sure that you get that information in there. Also think about getting the most detail that you can in these, because that's going to make your essay writing even easier tomorrow.